Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Sunday night. Got my main buddy over here, Mr. Michael Coley, Mr. NC Relic Hunter himself. Michael, what's going on, buddy?
Oh, nothing much. Went deer hunting this evening. Saw a few does and a big old turkey. And that's about it. But it's
Yeah,
been it's been warmer weather here than it should be. You know.
yeah,
What
that's
about
good.
you?
Well, look, Michael, I've had a rough week. Of course, you know that with my knee.
Right.
I'm still struggling with my knee really bad and wasn't able to really get out and do anything this week or this weekend. So that's where I'm at, Michael. But I wanted to do a live stream, so at least I can live sort of vicariously through our audience tonight, Michael. What
How
do you
about
think?
those Gamecocks, Brian? What do you
Ooh,
think?
how about those Gamecocks? We got any Gamecock fans in here?
Yeah.
I got my Gamecock logo back there in the back going off. You see it, Michael?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, it's a great night. We're trying to get back on our regular schedule. Of course, Michael's son's still playing football. So, what, Michael? We got one more Friday night,
One more Friday.
and then hopefully Michael and I can sort of get back into our normal Friday night routines. Sunday night, I know, is not convenient for a lot of people, and we were always on Friday nights. So, it's
Chris don't act like he's too happy about it.
what did Chris
About
say?
our Gamecocks. He's a Texas
Chris,
A&M fan.
Chris, no, Chris, don't say that. Well, we're super excited. Yesterday was a great day of college football, and yes, my Gamecocks did win. So I'm always super excited when that happens because that doesn't happen a lot around here much anymore. So I'll take whatever wins I can get. All right,
Right.
Michael. So enough of me jabbering about the Gamecocks. Let's do some shout outs tonight. We got a great group in here. We got 33 people joining in tonight. And we got some interesting stuff we're going to talk about. Got a little bit of news to share with some folks, and um, we're just going to try to, I renamed the show. I don't know if you saw that. I'm calling it the Metal Detecting Roundup. What do you think about that title?
Hey, that's
Well,
fine. I didn't know you had done that.
yeah, I renamed it. So, hopefully everyone will, latch on to that. And that's what we're going to call the show, I guess, from now on, the Metal Detecting Roundup
Hmm.
live stream. So that's going to be the name of the show from here on in. But anyway, let's do some shout outs, Michael, because we got a big group in here. We got Mr. Old Pelon is in the house. Glad to have Old Pelon in here with us. We got Mr. Chris, Mr. Texas A&M Aggie fan. Glad to have Chris in here. Appreciate Chris being here tonight. Mr. Keegan is in here with us. Glad to have Keegan. Dirt Devil Detecting, always super excited. We're always excited to see him in here. He's a great support of the channel, and we appreciate him so much. We've got Mr. Digging Daryl, also great support of the channel. It's filled in some nights when Michael can't, and we appreciate him being here tonight. And always a wonderful person to be around too. Digging Daryl is a great guy. We appreciate Digging Daryl. Mr. Dwayne Cron is in here, and I got to find him a share from Dwayne. He sent to me today, actually, and wanted me to share it on the live stream. See what you guys thought about it. And so we're going to have that coming up in just a few. We got Mr. Lance McElwain. Always glad to have Lance in here hanging out with us. Mr. Edward G is in the house. He says, happy Sunday evening, everyone. Mr. LC Hunt is in here with us. And there is Mr. Damian Thorne. He says, I am back from the Bahamas. So I'm sure Damian had a great time. I wonder if Damian got to do any metal detecting while he was in the Bahamas.
I don't know.
Yeah. Relics.
I bet he done a lot of drinking though.
Oh, I got a feeling he did. I think he did do a little bit of drinking. What do you think?
I bet he did. He probably had a good time.
Relics and Rings is in the house, and we're going to share some stuff from him as well. Metal Detecting with the CZ Kid. Glad to have him in here with us. Always a great time when he's hanging out with us. We've got Mr. Matt is in the house, Metal Detecting Texas. Mr. Edward G is in the house. He says, hello, Dirt Devil. DS Metal Detecting is in here with us tonight. We appreciate DS being in here. Kevin Wood is in here with us tonight. Michael, glad to have Kevin. There's Mr. Ricky Bennett, as always. Greetings, everyone. He says he hopes everyone has had a great weekend. Mr. Trevor Van Horn is in the house. Always super excited to have Trevor. We got Detect Meister. He says, hello, everyone from Ireland. We're reaching our European audience, Michael. How about that?
I think that is Rito. He just changed his
He changed his name? Okay.
Yeah, I
Glad to
think
have
that's
Rito in here. Rito's been a great supporter of our channel, and we appreciate Rito always. Trying to see who else. Mr. Kerry Pope is in the house. He says, hey, everybody. And Metal Detecting with CZ Kid gave shout outs to everybody on here. Glad that he got all of them. Great. Way to go, Metal Detecting with CZ Kid. We appreciate him. We said Mr. Kerry Pope. Glad to have him. Metal Detecting Northwestern Wisconsin. I just sent you an email too. So go check that out when you get a chance. Digging Dude is in the house. He says, hello, everyone from New York. Digging Dude, always super excited to have him. 5 Mile Relic Hunter is in here with us. He says, evening, everyone. We're going down this list. We got a big list here, Michael. Trying not to miss anybody. Mr. Surfside Dan's in the house. He says he's late. No, you're not, Dan. You're perfect. I'm always super excited to have you, Dan. And when my knee gets better, I promise we're going to go out. Just trying to get this thing up and running. I go to the doctor tomorrow, so hopefully it'll all come out good. Mark, the senile detectorist, is in here. He says, good evening, everybody. Glad to have Mark in here for the first time. Appreciate Mark. Let's see here. Don't want to miss anybody. We got the Pull Tab Pro is in the house, Michael. What do you think? Pull Tab Pro.
I like that.
Yeah, I like it. Mark, the Senile Detectors, he says hello again to me and you. Jeremy Duty is in the house. Glad to have Jeremy in here with us tonight. Thank you for being here, Jeremy. Workman's Adventure is in the house, Michael. Glad to have Workman's Adventure. He says, hit that like button. We appreciate that so much. Thank you so much, Workman's Adventure. I think I'm getting close to the end, Michael. Mr. Joe Dirt is in the house. He says, howdy, everyone. And we got Mr. Don't Tread on Me Metal Detecting in here with us. Lance says, I pulled out the old Fisher F75 out for some vintage metal detecting. I forgot how deep that thing is.
It is. It's a deep machine.
Yeah, it is a deep machine. Dirt Clod Bob is in the house. He says, good evening, gentlemen. Glad to have him in here with us. Gosh, Michael, I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I apologize, but there's 41 of you in here, so that's great and that's super. And we appreciate everyone being here tonight and hanging out with Michael and I on a Sunday night. You could have done a lot of other things, and there you go. You're here with us, and we really, really, really appreciate that. And hit that like button too, guys, while you're at it. That helps with the algorithm and helps out the channel. So if you can do that, we would greatly appreciate it. So, Michael, I spent most of my afternoon trying to clean up. It looked like a homeless camp back here around me.
Yeah.
With all this stuff.
Chris was wondering what happened to my deer head I had hanging on the wall up here.
Yeah, what happened to it?
Well, Brian said we might have some PETA people on here, so I better take it down. No, I'm just kidding. I just I moved it around. I actually got scared it was gonna fall off and hit me in the head.
Oh no,
it's not holding on much. But
we don't want that at all, Michael.
I know.
We don't want that. LC Hunt said, good to see some new members. Yes, it's always good to see some new faces in here. And again, this channel is all about you guys sharing information, having a good time, talking metal detecting, talking metal detectors. I believe December is going to be a good month for us, Michael, as I'm trying to line up some guests for the month of December. I think there's going to be a lot of things going on through December and into the 1st of January. So
Right.
I know it's been a little bit quiet for a little bit, but I think we're going to start to see an influx of some things happening really soon. So I'm looking forward to the end of November and December and the 1st of January. I think we're going to start to see some things from some of these companies as Christmas time's approaching. And they're smart if they're doing that. So, yes, it'll be interesting for sure to see what happens. Trevor Van Horn says he missed last Sunday, set a record for myself for coins found in a single outing last Friday. All right, Trevor, way to go, buddy. That's awesome. Dirt Devil Detective says, PETA, open the show with nice juicy burger cooking on the grill. That's the way to
That
do
sounds
it.
good. Yeah, I like that.
Michael just watched me scarf down a quesadilla.
I know. I didn't have time to eat because I just got back from hunting.
Yeah.
And Brian's sitting there eating in front of me.
Well, don't tread on me, says Deus HF Cole. I hope so. Don't tread on me. I mean, I don't know for sure, but I got a feeling that hopefully we're going to see something by the beginning of the year, maybe the end of the year, somewhere in there, maybe, not definite. So don't hold me to that, but I think
And I got
sometime.
I got a feeling that Vortex is coming too. They finally released another little video about it.
Right, and I think the Vortex is coming. I think from the videos that have been coming out over the last couple of weeks, I think they're getting really close. So if you've been waiting on that Vortex, I think your wait is almost over. And I honestly think it's going to be end of November, 1st of December, we start to see that machine. And I'm trying to work, and speaking of that, Michael, I was talking about guests. So I'm trying to get Mr. Steve Moore back on here again with us to talk about the Vortex and some of the upgrades and some of the things that they've done with that machine.
Right.
I think everyone on here would appreciate that. And I've reached out to Steve and to the marketing person at Garrett to see if that could possibly be something that could happen in the near future. So again, we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll get him back on. I'm still waiting on Debbie. She keeps saying she's going to come. I haven't gotten anything firm yet from her from Mind Lab, so hopefully we'll have her on real soon. I know we're going to possibly have Philippe on coming up in the next month or so. So we can look forward to seeing XP back on here with us. And
Well, speaking of Mind Lab, I know you were telling me about they were bringing the sale back for the Manicore, right?
yeah, so guys, stay tuned. I think Mind Lab is going to be. We're going to see another price drop, hopefully, sometime this coming month with the Manicore. So be prepared for that. So if you are interested in the Manicore, the next few weeks might be your time to jump in on a Manicore, as I think we're going to see some deals. And we always see deals this time of the year. And by the way, too,
Right.
Nocta is running some deals right now, and that was one of the things I wanted to talk about too, Michael. You sort of jumped the gun on me, but anyway, we're gonna see some deals from Nocta. They got some special deals with the Legend. And I believe they've got a couple of deals with the score machines as well. So if you are interested in a Nocta machine, they got like package deal type things. And we can look forward to seeing some of that too. So stay tuned. Like I said, as we get closer to the end of the year, we're going to see, end of year deals, end of year specials, Christmas promotions. I think we're going to see a lot of that from these companies. And I'm going to try to stay on top of that and bring that stuff to everyone in case they are interested in a machine. So again, I think that's gonna be something we can look forward to as well. Don't tread on me says that he's holding off on rehitting a bunch of spots because he wants that coil first. I'm hoping. I mean, that's all I can tell you at this point. Richard Smart's on here. Glad to have Richard. We appreciate Richard. Joe Albano is on here. He said he just bought the MindLab Elite. What's my opinion on it? I love the MindLab Elite, the Xterra Elite. It's a great machine, and it's good on the beach. It's very stable. I mean, it's got everything you can ask for. Easy to run. It's very similar to the Equinox. So if you're familiar with the MindLab Equinox machines, I think you're really going to enjoy the Elite. It's waterproof, works on the beach. It's just got a lot of fantastic features. I have one of those machines back here, and there we go.
I think it's, I think that machine, it's about in line performance wise. It's probably the 800, but you get that updated VDI screen on it,
Well, I was talking to a dealer today, and he was telling me that his best sellers right now have been the Manicore, the Xterra Elite, and the Deus 2. Those are the three machines he's probably sold the most of. So, and that's coming from somebody that really knows and sells a lot of machines. So he was really, really, really high on that as well. I don't know who's FaceTiming me, but I just had to decline them. But anyway, yeah, he's really, really high. He's really, really high on that machine. So he's.
That's not me.
I don't know who it is. No, it's not you. It's me. My phone is hooked up to my. It's hooked up to my computer, by the way, so that's why. But anyway, he's really high on that machine. He's really high on the Manicore. He's really saying that the Manicore, the Deus 2, the Elite are his three top sellers right now. What do you think about that, Mike?
I like the Manicore, and from what I've used of the Elite, it seems like a good machine. Nathan, he found a couple of bugs with it, and it's a solid machine. I like it. I like the color of it too.
Yeah, I like that sort of khaki looking color to it. It just has a good, clean look to it, and I think that's
Right.
that's going to be a great machine moving forward. Can you hear me, Michael?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I thought I lost you for a second. Anyway, yeah, I think the Elite's going to be a great machine, and I think they're going to sell a lot of those machines as Christmas gets closer. And with the Manicore going on a deal, I think they're going to sell a lot of those machines coming up, starting in the next month or so. So the Manicore, the Elite, the Deus 2, all three excellent machines. Triple Score, I would not count it out. The Legend right now too. The Legend's got that new update to it, that 1.17, and I think it's done really, really, really well with that new 1.17 update. And there's been a couple of people that have made some videos. I would like to make a video, but again, my knee is just not cooperating right now for doing anything. So yeah, so those new deals are coming. So there was another thing too that I wanted to talk about tonight with everyone, and that is pinpointers. Michael, what do you think about pinpointers? What do you think are the top three selling pinpointers right now?
The MI6 has got to be in the top three.
Mm-hmm.
But really, I wouldn't venture to say that probably the Garrett, the orange Garrett carrot is probably in the top three still.
Okay.
But we wouldn't you say that's one of the top selling probably pinpointers of all time.
Right, I would. And what else?
The AcuPoint. I think
Right.
that's.
Well, what do you think about the MindLab pinpointers?
I mean, it's it's a pretty decent pinpointer, but what I think's missing on that pinpointer is rechargeable. You
Right.
know, most pinpointers now are rechargeable, and you know, I don't know. It's kind of like they didn't update it. You know, they got this rechargeable machine here, and they didn't focus much on their pinpointer. I'd like to see it, like I said, rechargeable, and maybe a one that could hook to the MindLab headphones, and you could, you know, have that ability to hear it through the headphones, like a lot of these newer pinpointers.
Right. Right. So I'm curious. Does anybody on here have a MindLab pinpointer? That's what I'm curious about. And so maybe we'll see. Are you? I'm my chat. Is your chat coming through?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I can see it fine.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know.
Another pinpointer, you know, that I thought was a really good one was the Whites.
Whites, yeah, the T. What was it? The TRX, wasn't that?
TRX, yep, and I really like that pinpointer.
Yeah, I like that pinpointer too. So, I think the MI6 is a great pinpointer, and yeah, I see now. I'm saying it's like my chat had stalled for a few minutes. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, yeah, the MI6 to me is, of course, it's my favorite pinpointer, number one. And then we got the, I think probably number two for me would be the Garrett, the Garrett metal pinpointer. And then I think the third would be the AccuPoint. And then four would probably be MindLab, just for the simple fact. But the Garrett has batteries too, Michael. It's not rechargeable.
Right, it does.
So, that's where I think that XP's done a good job, and then being able to pair it up with the Deus 2 and being able to hear it through the headphones and pair it up with the machine. I think it's just I think that's just a win-win situation with the MI6. And then of course you can get the MI4, which is also a great pinpointer too, rechargeable. So it's a good one. And then we've got again the Garrett Carrot, which is a great one. And then we got the Nocta AccuPoint, which pairs with the Legend just like the MI6 does. And so, and then it's got the discrimination and all that kind of stuff on it. The MindLab pinpointer has discrimination on it. Did you know that, Michael? The top tier model. I can't remember the
Right,
model.
it has the Ferris tone, right?
Right, it does, and so it will tell you. So let's see. Let me go through and let's read some of these, comments here. So, like I said, my comments quit working for a few minutes. Yeah, Joe Dirt says he's gone through a whole knee thing too. Shots, they freeze all of it. Finally got a new knee. That takes 6 months out of your life, but after 6 years, it still works. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to avoid right now. My knee. Of course, I don't know. I think I've said this before, but I was a runner for a very, very long time. I know I don't look like a runner anymore, but I got a lot of marathons and half marathons and so on. So my knee's been put through a lot over the years, and I played high school football too. So I've done a lot, and I'm sort of paying the price, I guess, for it now. So James Bazell did have back surgery. Diggin Darrell says he hopes his back surgery went well. Let's see here. I'm just going through the comments and we'll get back to the pinpoint. I was considered a new machine, but the Legend seems to be really dialed in on the new 1.17 update, and I'm uber pleased with it. Very good. Yeah. And the Legend, it's a solid machine, Michael, and it's just got so much. It's got every feature that you could possibly want at a fantastic price point.
Right.
And so the Legend is, it's right up there for sure. And for the price, you can't go wrong. Still trying to convince myself to pull the trigger on the Deus 2. I'm convinced it's just a matter of coming off the cash to order one up. Well, don't put yourself in any financial or risk, or, if there's something else you need, spend that money on that before you buy a Deus 2. But the Deus 2 is a great machine. And, it's not that hard to learn. A lot of people try to make it out like it's a difficult machine to learn, and it's not. And I enjoy mine. I've had mine. I've been using XP products since 2016, and XP just does a fantastic job, Trevor. And I know you've heard me say all this before on the channel. Digging Dude says, my machines never keep their clean look for very long. I know that happens. You use them enough, they will. Surfside Dan says, I ran all my gold today with the Deus 2, but did not come up with a 24 reading. Right. We talked about that on the last live stream. Are there has anybody ever dug anything lower than a 30 on the Deus 2? And that was, anything of significance. And so Dan says that he tried everything. He says, I must have thought it was my Deus 2, but was really my Manicore. Sorry about that. My excuse is my age. Well, that was our thing. Did anything come up lower than a 30 on the Deus 2 that was of any importance? Dirt Devil, I must have missed what he says. He says, I can't get mine to update for some reason. Come back to that one, Dirt Devil.
Is he talking about the Legend?
I don't know. Maybe that's what he's talking about. I'm not sure. I missed his thing from earlier, so I'm not real sure. Matt says his next machine will be a Deus 2. That's a great one, Matt. And he likes the MI6. Trevor says that he uses the AccuPoint pinpointer, which is a good one. He says that one's number one. DS Metal Detecting says the Carrot. Interested to see what you guys are saying. Edward G says MI4. Edward G says and MI6. He says he also likes the Carrot, so he's all over it. Digging Dude says MI6. Dirt Devil Detecting says I like the MI6, but I like that Fisher F Pulse, and that's one that we left out too, even more. Right. So I still know some people that still use that pinpointer. So I've heard that was a good one too. I've never used one. The AccuPoint with the two-tone discrimination is a game changer as well as Bluetooth. That's right. You're exactly right. Relics and Rings says that he likes the Carrot, the MI6, and the F Pulse. There we go. There's another F Pulse. MI6 and charges last forever. It does. I haven't charged mine in the last 4 outings. How often do you charge yours, Michael? That's a good.
The last time I went, mine went dead. Remember that? And I can't remember the last time I charged it. It was like a long time.
It just goes forever. And it probably, if you don't connect it to your machine and to your headphones, it probably goes even longer, I would think.
Yeah.
Now, Trevor Van Horn says that he does have the Profine 40 and he likes it a lot, but picked up the AccuPoint. If Mind Lab didn't cost so much, I would throw it in the trash and not look back. Oh, gosh. Trevor's pretty rough on that. He was rough. Metal Detector test 1, 2, 3. Relics and Rings says, I had a Mind Lab pinpointer and the cap cracked and flooded the first time in the water. That's not good.
I've heard of those having problems with that.
Yeah, Metal Detector Northwestern Wisconsin said, I had a Mind Lab pinpointer 30. He said, I hate it. I hated it. Have it away.
I bet he said, man, gave it away.
Yeah. I'm bad about typing too. I had the Profine 35. I've had some issues with it. Mind Lab warranty was great though. I prefer the Garrett over it. This is interesting. I use the MI6 and the Garrett Carrot. There you go, Digging Daryl. Hello, Digging Canuck. She's in here tonight. Appreciate you being in here.
Hey.
Dirt Clod Bob says, I have the Treasure Products Probe and love it. Never used that one before. How about you, Michael? You heard of that one?
I have. If I'm not mistaken, I think those are the. Which one is it? You can get them.
I used to have
a yellowish color, but I can't remember the company that puts them out. But I
used to have that Sunray Probe. Do you remember that one?
Well, somebody mentioned that, but you remember me telling you that a while back. I think we're going to get around to seeing these pinpointers. They're already connecting to your machine, and I think it's going to actually be like a mini coil that can discriminate through your headphones. And someone else mentioned the Sunray probe
Pro.
on here as well, and
Yeah.
it made me think of that.
Yeah.
LC Hunt.
I remember that. I had it with my E-Track. The AccuPoint pairs with the triple score as well. Yeah. So the AccuPoint's got a lot going on. Let's see. I need to start using my MI6. Simply never learned the settings. I know most of you guys have it on much louder setting than mine is currently on, but my TRX has always been my go-to. So yeah, there's the White's TRX. I love hearing from these from everybody. Oh, there we go. Anyone? Yeah, Sunray. I just said that. I just saw the comment now. But yeah, I used to have one and used it with my E-Track when I had my E-Track back in the day. Digging Darrell says that he had trouble with the MindLab pinpointers falsing and didn't have very good depth. Kevin Wood says that he has the AccuPoint and the Carrot prefer the AccuPoint. Trevor Van Horn says same here, Digging Darrell. So yeah, we're seeing a lot of people. They're not really fond of the MindLab one. MI6 easy to program and use. Don't tread on me, Metal Detector. I miss my TRX. Don't Tread on Me says, yeah, I had my knee replaced and was in better shape in about a month from surgery. 6 months out, there was no comparison. Yes, I know. And I might end up having to do that. I go tomorrow and we're going to see what they tell me about that. So we'll see. But thank you, Dirt Devil Detecting and Don't Tread on Me. Hey, Dirt Devil, my Legend update was stuck in a loop, so I restarted it and used a different USB port. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. Joe Albano says, Deus one with the 9-inch high frequency is one of my favorites. Which MindLab would come out with one? Well, it's coming, Joe Albano. They're getting ready to have a new HF coil for the Deus 2. So get ready. It's coming. Matt says, I've had my MI6 for 2 or 3 years now and have only charged it maybe 3 times and it is not paired to the Deus. That's right. It'll run forever. That
Like
thing's
90 hours or something like that.
Yeah, it will. Dirt Devil says, make sure you download the new USB update and run the install if updating a Windows CPU. Yeah, I have a Mac, so if you haven't done that already, Edward G. So thanks, Edward G, for the help and assistance. Can you update the Deus 2 WS6 Master with an iPad? No, you can't do it with an iPad. You're going to have a computer in order to do it. Lance says, I've had them all, and the Garrett Carrot is still his favorite. Right. I like the MI6 paired and unpaired. Lost it once and used the finder feature on it. Found it in the grass with no problem. Surprised how far away you can set it off with the remote. Yeah, that's the good thing about the MI6 is that if you do leave it somewhere, you can actually go back and find it. LC says that he had a Sunray on the DFX and it was great. Trevor Van Horn says, if I remember correctly, someone mentioned Sunray in the past. That's right. Oh, I'm so far behind, Michael. We got a lot of comments. Richard Pelmy's in here. He says, hello, everyone from Vermont. I'm trying to get to all these. These guys, they're blowing me up tonight. He says, guys, I pulled a bucket lister yesterday on a permission I have put in well over 100 hours, but feel like the 1.17 update is for the fun. So much more stable and increased depth. There you go. Congratulations, Heavy Metal Detectors Kentucky Facebook page. Yes. So Dirt Devil Detecting says, yeah, I've tried everything, never had a problem in the past, and I have the first release unit. There you go. Let's see here. I'm going through Spray Can Michael. Glad to have him on here tonight. He says, getting ready for upcoming deals for Christmas. Yeah, we're getting ready to. We just talked about a few of those. You don't hear much about the Quest pinpointer, but it is my favorite underwater, very loud. Have you ever used a Quest pinpointer?
I haven't, but the newest one they have, I've seen some people use it online and watch some videos on it. And it's pretty interesting pinpointer. I was pretty impressed with it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that like them on here apparently, including Prospectors Cash, and he's a water guy. So if he says it's loud, it's probably loud. He says that
Yeah.
Prospector's Cash says MI6 though is his favorite on land, but I use the Quest while diving. So that's interesting. Trevor Van Horn or Dirt Devil Detective says, I'm going to sell the Legend. I hardly use it. Prefer the Deus 2 for the past few years. Well, hey, if you use what you like, a lot of times I got these machines back here behind me, and some of them they get left out sometimes. Sometimes I take them out. It's just whatever suits my fancy. So we will try to, but I try to take, I try to keep up with it. So I know what those machines are doing and when they have those updates. And then I want to be able to share that information with you guys. But I definitely understand Dirt Devil Detecting for sure. DS Metal Detecting says, is the Quest Pulse? So Prospector's Cash Mike can answer that because I know nothing about the Quest pinpointers. So there we go. But anyway, let's get back to talking about a couple of other things too, Michael. So really interesting in what everybody said about the pinpointers. It looks like the MI6 and the Garrett pinpointers are probably the two most popular based on everybody's responses in here. What do you think, Michael? You think that's pretty much right?
I think yeah, that's about right. MI6, and the Garrett.
Yeah, those are the two that I think a lot of people seem, and I would say AccuPoint is right there too at number
Yeah,
three.
it is.
Yeah, it's right there, and those are good pinpointers. I've got the AccuPoint and the MI6 and the MI4. So I don't have a Mind Lab and I don't have a Quest, and so I don't have those two to offer y'all anything up with it, but. I'm with everybody else. I've used the Garrett and loved it when I used it. I mainly only use the XP MI6 and the MI4. Those are the two that I use the most. While I'm doing my metal detecting. So again, Prospector's Cash says gave us a super sticker. Thank you, Prospector's Cash. Pair character putting his hand in front of his mouth while blushing. that's the emoji. So
Right.
whenever they put up the emoji, it shows, it actually types it out. So it's pretty funny. Spray Can says CKG sent me a pinpointer to try out. Seems to work well for the beach and the dirt. Nice pinpointer for the money. Yeah, I've seen that advertised. That's good. I'm glad you mentioned that. So no problems with it, Spray Can Michael. I mean, it seems like it works pretty good according to what you're saying. Anything you want to add to that, let us know. I'd love to hear what your experience has been with it as well. Quest is not a pulse. It's similar to the MI6, but much louder, which makes it super underwater. There you go. Edward G says, I have the MI4. I have seen and used my uncle's Carrot. Definitely prefer the MI4. Yeah, I think the MI4 is a great pinpointer. So, and again, that's pretty much all I use for the most part. When you guys mention Quest, are you talking about Quest new PI pinpointer X Pointer 2, waterproof to 5 meters? I don't know which one that Prospector's Cash has, but he might can comment on that. So we'll see. Connor's Relic says he's thinking about getting a Deus 2 WS6 Master. Great. It's a great machine, Connor, for sure. Detect Meister says, I have two MI6 pinpointers, one still in the box as a backup, but 3 years later and never had an issue. 90 hours before you need to charge it. Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Spray Can Michael says that he's making a full video this week with a full review. So we can listen out for Spray Can Michael. So go check him out if he's making a review. I don't have one. So we're gonna take Spray Can Michael's word for his review. So we appreciate that. Workman's Adventure says, I have the MindLab 35 and 45 and two Garrett carrots. I use the carrot more. Right. So yeah, I think it's pretty evident which pinpointers most people are using, and that's what I really thought. But it's good to hear that everybody else is sort of thinking the same way that you and I are thinking, for sure, when it comes to the pinpointers. So Deals, Michael. I know we talked about this earlier. Nocta's got some deals going on right now, and I think Mind Lab's going to have some deals coming up at the end of the year. I'm curious, is anybody thinking about getting a new machine before Christmas? And if so, what machine are you going to get? What do you think, Michael?
I don't have any plans myself. Maybe a new coil, I hope.
Yeah, a new coil.
Yeah.
So, what's on everybody's Christmas wish list? That's the thing. If you're thinking about a new machine, let us know what machine you're thinking about getting for Christmas. If you're thinking about getting a new accessory like a new coil, if one is available, then let us know that too. I'm curious to see how many of you are in the market right now for actually purchasing a new accessory or a new machine. What's on your Christmas wish list for metal detecting? That's my question. Let's see what we get here from everybody in the chat, Michael, because I think that's going to be a good conversation too. So
Right.
we'll wait on everybody. My mouse is all over the place tonight for some reason. I'm trying to control it and read it up. Yeah, Spray Can Michael said he'll have one out. So he says that this is from Spray Can Michael. None for me. XP2 new coil is strong, perhaps. Perhaps if the wife don't find out. Right. We're all waiting on that coil for sure. Joe Dirt says, yeah, the new XP coil, definitely. Edward G says, I'm holding out. I'm waiting to see what the new Legend will be or upgrade to a Deus 2 or Manicore. There you go. Trevor Van Horn says the Deus 2 is on his. Very good. LC Hunt says, all I need is the Deus 2 HF coil and new hiking boots. There we go for Christmas. Relics and Rings says, just bought a second Manicore, so I'm done for now. He's got him 2 Manicores, Michael. You can't mess with big money from Andrew for sure. Let's see here. Prospector's Cash says that he wants a Garrett VX9. Santa is going to be good this year. So he wants the Vortex, which it could be coming. Could be coming. Hopefully that, that's the thing. I really hope that comes out at the end of November. Let's hope so.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, we got some great comments. The new day is cool. I'm thinking it's going to turn it into a total. I think so too. I'm with you. Don't tread on me for sure. Edward G says hoping to pick up a new AccuPoint at Christmas. DS Metal Detector says I can load it up with detectors and sand off my boots. So let's see here. New XP call for sure from Steve Salmons. Glad to have you in here, Steve. Deus 2 HF coil and maybe Garrett Vortex, depending on testing, right? And, it'll be interesting to see what that machine will do. Brent Jackson says, I had pre-ordered the Garrett Vortex for Christmas, but canceled the order and went with the XP Deus 2. No regrets. Well, that's a great choice for sure. And we all on here love our Deus 2s. As well. New elliptical coil. If XP releases it next year, I will get a Manicore as a second machine, right? And the Manicore is a great second machine for sure. Surfside Dan says, hey, Michael, I have an XP Deus 2 extended 25-inch middle stem that I do not need and will give it to you the next time he sees you. There you go, Michael. You've already got it.
Thanks, Dan. I appreciate that. I do have one. I'm not sure. I guess that's the same one I have.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
Digging
it.
Dude said he wants some new monk boots. I need some new monk boots too. So that's something on my wish list for Christmas. How about you, Michael? What's on your wish list for Christmas, metal detecting wise?
Really that coil. That's really the only thing I'm looking to get right now.
Okay, you want a new coil? I want some new boots. I'm like Digging Dude. I need me some boots, and hopefully the new coil. Those will be my 2 things if I can get them for sure. Let's see here. Kerry Pope says XPHF coil and either Nocta, PI, or Vortex. Waiting on reviews, right? And we're hoping we're hoping that we can get our hands on a Vortex real soon. And of course, we're hoping to for the XP HF coil. And hopefully, we'll have it soon and be able to bring you guys some video content with that. Doug Atkins says waterproof and super comfortable. Glad to have Doug in here. Spray Can Michael says, my channel for YouTube is the same name as here, Spray Can Michael. So go check him out. He's going to do a review of that CKG pinpointer. Relics and Riggins says that he had to get a second Manicore because of the battery runtime. I run the thing dead almost every trip. Boy, how long are you out there, Andrew? That's what I'm curious about because I've never run my Manicore dead. Have you run the Manicore dead, Michael?
I haven't. I've got close though.
Yeah. Dirt Clod Bob says, I also have a MindLab Pro 35. I do not like using it at all. However, I do love my MindLab metal detectors. Right. There we go. And these people are harsh on that MindLab pinpointer, Michael. He says, I just need an HF coil for DS2. Also hoping to get the 5x8 coil for the Vortex I have coming. Yeah, and Metal Tech in Northwestern Wisconsin, you need to keep us posted if you do get that Vortex. I'm really curious. You might even have it before I get it, so we'll see. Trevor Van Horn says that he's never ran his Manicore dead either. I've never done it. It takes forever to charge it. I do know that. Yeah. He says he goes 8 to 10 hours at a time. Wow. Yeah. Well, we go about that though, don't we, Michael? We usually run anywhere from 6 to 8 hours.
Well, maybe not the one machine. A lot of times we'll switch up,
Yeah, well, I try to. Yeah, I've done that too. So yeah, maybe that's about right. Spray Can Michael says that he wants a drone to create new stunning videos. Metal detecting last one I had flew away. 400 DJI. Wife doesn't want me to buy another one. Yeah, those drones are. No, I know. Trust me, I understand the whole thing with the drone thing. So I get it, Spray Can Michael. If I didn't have so much to do around the house right now, I could spend all day out swinging the detector. There you go. Yes, I know that feeling too. Yeah, hoping to get my channel started. So some wireless microphones and a DJI drone for aerial views. Right. Well, those drones really make good, especially if you got a really killer spot that you like to show off the surroundings and stuff. Those are really cool. And wireless mics definitely help with those DJI drones and cameras. I love the DJI cameras. Digging Dude says, we detect for up to 10 hours a day on UK trips. Guys need the USB battery on their Manicores. Yeah. And that's been a problem for the Manicore is the batteries for sure and how long it takes to charge them. My Manicore will go about 6 to 7 hours. I have to keep the backlight on high to read the screen. Yeah. I don't really I just don't have a problem. I haven't run mine down yet. Maybe I'm not detecting as much as these guys. We need a link for a lightweight USB battery pack for Manicores. There we go. Yeah, let's see what we can find, Michael. Maybe I can get one up as well. Metal Tech Northwestern Wisconsin says, I ordered my Vortex the same day as release. So he says, I will hopefully be one of the first. So, yeah, I think the Vortex is going to be, it's got to be getting close. And the new videos that Steve Moore has put up has definitely got some interest. And I think those updates and those upgrades that they did to the machine, I think from what he's been showing, it looks like it's a lot better in iron. So that'll be interesting to see. Have you watched any of those videos, Michael?
I have. It looks like it's been improved quite a bit.
Yeah, well, I was going to put up a thing, but that ain't going to work, Michael. So I want to show. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick for everyone.
Well, you got the video?
No, I got a. I wanted to show. If I can find it. I wanted to show. Hang on, it's on here somewhere. There it is. wanted to show Dwayne's find from that he sent to me today. So this has a stamp on it, Michael, from the person that let me maximize that. So this is a 1799 drape bust, and it has the maker's mark on the back of it. And I think it was a guy named T.C. Williams, I believe. If Dwayne's on here, he can comment on it. But he wanted me to share that, and we were trying to figure out why this guy might have done that to this coin. What do you think, Michael?
I'm not sure.
It's really interesting. Let me see if I can pull up the other picture I got of it. It's really. Hang on one second. It's really a real interesting find. Let me see if I can find it. I got so many finds on here.
Maybe Dan can tell us.
Yeah, well, that's what I was hoping. He's hoping that there was somebody on here that might be able to give us a. There it is. Might be able to give us a. There it is. W.A. Williams is what's on it. So L.C. Hunt says that he was probably advertising his goods, but he put it on the back of the coin. Isn't that different? Now, I think this is the face. The other side was the back. So L.C. Hunt says it's probably him advertising his goods. And I don't know if Dwayne's still on here, but he wanted me to share this. So I said I would share it and see what these guys thought about it, because it is an interesting find. And it's a 1799 drape bust. Yeah, there it is. He says that Williams was a silversmith.
You know what I bet it was, Brian?
Right.
If he was a silversmith, he probably set up his punch set and he tested it on that coin to see if the letters were in the right place before he stamped his what he had made as silver.
Yeah, so it's a
So it's
counter
probably
stamp.
like a test.
Yeah,
You know?
so it's a counter stamp. So that's
Right.
like I said, it's just a really unique piece, and he sent it to me, and I've never seen anything like that. And
Right.
like Edward G says, it's definitely different. But he sent it to me, and I just thought I would share it with everyone on here. And Dwayne says that this guy was a silversmith.
Yeah.
So there we go. So anyway, I wanted to share that from Dwayne. I think that's a great find. I mean, I would love to find. I don't have a Dre bust in my collection. How about you, Michael? You got any? You got a Drake bust?
I don't think I do. No.
Yeah, I don't have one, and I'd love to find one. Now, I found plenty of King Georges and all kinds of other unique finds, but I do not have that coin in my collection. So that is a sweet find for sure. So, and Edward G says, "Yeah, Michael, you could be correct that he was testing it out." And Dwayne says, "Yeah," he said, I believe you're right. It's the exact same mark I saw on the silver spoon he made." Right. So yeah, he was probably just testing it out, just to see if it would stamp on there. So, Metal Detector in Texas, Matt says that 192 grams WA 1786 Alexandria, Virginia. Right. Silversmith. And that's exactly what Dwayne told me, that he was from Alexandria, Virginia. So yeah, really interesting. I love looking up research like this for stuff. Yeah, Digging Dude says, I bet Michael is right and want to test his maker's marks. That makes total sense, right? So there you go. Well, that's what we think, Dwayne. We all think it was a test, and he just wanted to see if it would stamp on the back of his coin. But again, super fine, buddy, and thank you so much for sharing it with us and allowing us to be able to share it on the channel. We appreciate you and all that you do. So again, Detect Meister says, I say that coin will clean up nicely. And I think he's already cleaned it as much as he can. Dwayne can answer that, but I don't know if he's going to get much more detail off of it. But we definitely can see the name on there really good.
Right.
So definitely an interesting find for sure. So congratulations, Dwayne, for sharing that with us. Yes. Dude says, yes, this is only a test. So there you go. All right, Michael. Well, we're closing in on an hour, and we're not going to stay on here as long as we normally do.
Time
Um,
flew by, I can tell you that.
oh, I know it does, and everyone is so nice to be here on a Sunday night, and we are hoping to get back on our regular time schedule after next weekend. So hopefully, Michael and I can be here with you on a Friday night. We got one more weekend, and then maybe we can do a Friday night show again, and we'll be coming to you at 7:30 next weekend. We'll probably go back to still doing a Sunday since Michael's got his son's high school game this coming Friday, and so we'll probably be back next Sunday as well. But we are going to try to do a giveaway real quick, Michael. What do you think? You want to do a giveaway?
Yeah, what do you have?
Well, we got some stuff. We got a little bit of stuff we can look at, but we're gonna have to do it through our YouTube comment picker. So they're gonna have to go over to a video and comment on it in order for us to pick the winner. Now that we know how to work it the right way.
I think we need to have a good Christmas giveaway coming up. What do you think?
I think so too. I think a Christmas giveaway would be really nice. You guys up for a Christmas giveaway? Maybe we can get a machine, Michael. It's about time for a machine.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
It is. It is about time. Let's see what we can do. You guys be up for a machine giveaway for Christmas? Let's see what they say. Yeah, Metal Detector Northwestern Wisconsin won last week, and we appreciate him. And I had to send him an email. I said, look, I haven't been able to go to the post office because I can't hardly walk. I haven't even been out of my house hardly. So, and the post office, I was going to do it Saturday and it closed on me, but we will get his out. Trevor Van Horn says, how about a Day is 2 giveaway? You know, that would be a nice giveaway. I don't know if I can talk XP into it, but I can sure try. Maybe a WS6 giveaway. What about that, Michael?
I don't know. You got some pull. You might be able to get that DS2 giveaway.
I don't know, man. That's a tough. Ricky Bennett says, give away a Manicore. Richard Pelton says, yes, that would be great. We'll see what we can do. There's some. We have given away a few machines. We gave away a WS6. We've given away a Nocta triple score. Nocta was nice enough to do that. Maybe I can reach out to some of these manufacturers and let's see what we can come up with for Christmas. A Christmas giveaway would be good. Digging Dude said he wants my Rudas for Christmas. What do you think, Michael? What do you think, Michael?
Well, that's up to you.
The Rudas? There she is in all of her glory. It's a nice looking machine, though. It really is. You know, I still haven't tested it out since I did the update. I haven't tested it yet, Michael. I've just been too busy. So, so yes, a couple of Nocta PI units. Woo, Lord, yeah, that would be good. Rudis giveaway. Yeah, maybe the Garrett will come. Maybe I can talk Garrett into doing a Vortex. A Nexus. Ricky Bennett says,
oh, we can't afford that.
Ricky. We can't afford a Nexus for sure. That's Digging Dude type of money right there. Digging Dude's got the Nexus. I'll tell you what, Digging Dude, I'll swap you the Rudis for the Nexus. How about that? Let's see what he says about that. Edward G says that Delix said she would come back and give away a new pulse induction when they are available. Also, well, yeah, she did say she'd come back. Now I don't know about giving away a pulse induction, but she might do it. She really follows us pretty good, and she's been really really great to deal with and work with for us. Damian Thorne says I won the what did he say? He says, let's see what he says. The Rudis has radiation leaks.
It might.
Ryan Bishop says that he won the Deus 2 pack. It's awesome. A definite must have if you have the Deus 2. Yes, definitely. Michael Dick Darrell says, how much would you pay for that Rudis, Michael?
I paid for it one time, and I'm not doing it again.
Digging Dude said that's not an even trade for that Rudis for the Nexus. Doug Atkins has got he says a hunt with Brian and Michael. Yeah, that would be something good too. Maybe we can do that once the new year starts. Maybe somebody offer a hunt. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Let's see. Digging Dude says that he has a Nexus V2 and V3. Like I said, too many machines. He's got them, man. He definitely does.
Oh yeah.
Edward G says, Damien, you trying to watch out for Brian. he is. He is for sure. All right. Well, let's do our giveaway, Michael, and let me pull this up real quick so everybody can see it, and hopefully this won't take long. And we're going to do the same giveaway that we did last week. We're going to do a cap from Relics and Rings, and we're going to do a XP Finders pouch. And before we do that, let me pull up my channel here, and let's do this video. So let's see here. Hang on, Michael. We're going to put this up here so everybody can see it. Share our screen. Everybody can see our screen. So the video that you need to leave a comment on is going to be the Relic Jackpot video, Colonial Story being told out in this field. It's got 791 views, and a lot of views. But anyway, got something playing here in the background. I didn't mean to do that. All you got to do is leave a comment on there. The comment is giveaway. So the Colonial Story being told out in this field, leave the comment giveaway on that video.
Metal Detectors text that said he's heading off to bed. This time change must have got it.
Well, he's gonna miss out on the giveaway.
I know.
The Sodfather says the Digging Dude has a great wife. Trevor Van Horn says, stay safe and have a good week, Metal Detecting Texas. So all you need to do is leave the comment giveaway on this video that says Relic Jackpot, Colonial Story being told out in this field. I put that up 3 weeks ago, but leave a comment over there, and then we're going to pull from that video the comment. So everybody do that. Y'all can see it. It's got the big XP Deus 2. And leave a comment over there, and then we will do the drawing. And leave the comment giveaway on the video. And then we'll give everybody a few minutes to go find it and leave the comment. And let's while they're doing that, Michael, let's stop sharing for just a minute. So what are we going to give away? We're going to give away a hat from Relics and Rings, and I like this one. This is the one that we're giving away tonight, which is the
I
black
like
one.
that one too.
Yeah, I like the black and gray. So we're going to give away that one, and we're going to give away a XP Finds pouch to go along with it.
Did I comment on that video? I need that hat.
Yeah, sure. And then I'll let Relics and Rings decide what shirt, but go check out his channel, and you guys can go over there and look at some of his shirt selections. And I
That would
know,
go good with that hat, wouldn't it?
yeah, it sure would. I like this black and I like this gray shirt. And this
Mhm.
is an extra large, but again, these shirts run small, and I may not have your size, so he's gonna have to do that for you. But I'm gonna put his thing up real quick, and that is Andrew's Gearbox. And if you want to go check out, he's got those shirts, he's got those hats, he's got all that stuff on there, and he can get you hooked up with a hat or with a shirt, Metal Detecting shirt. And he's got all kinds of different designs and just some really cool stuff. But go check Andrew out and at Andrew's Gearbox, and you can get you a Metal Detecting t-shirt, Metal Detecting hat, all those cool things that he has going on over there. So go check him out and give him a shout. A couple of you were asking about a few things. Some of you were asking about the ear pads, but I'll do that in a few minutes. Go check out Andrew though. Go over to the video, Colonial Story Being Told Out in This Field. Leave the comment giveaway on there, and that enters you into the drawing for tonight. Just leave the comment. That's all you got to do. And then we will do our drawing in just a few. And so Damien says that he loved the shirt he sent me from the giveaway a few weeks ago. Great quality. It is. It's that nice soft cotton. I hope, Andrew, did you and Metal Detecting Northwestern Wisconsin, did y'all ever get in touch with each other? If he's on here, he can answer that. Hopefully he's still on here, because I know that he won the shirt last week. But again, let's put Andrew's Gearbox. Let me put it back up as the QR code, which there it is if anybody's interested. And if you're going to comment, again, the video that you're looking for is the video that says Colonial Story Being Told Out in This Field. And there's Andrew's Gearbox there in the bottom that you can scan for QR code if any of you are interested. And if you win, Andrew can probably get you hooked up with a t-shirt as well. So there we go.
Spray Can Michael said, "What about the results of the detector?"
Yeah, and I'm
survey?
gonna make a video of that, and I've been meaning to do it, and I apologize, guys. I've had a lot going on. I'm right in the middle of my championship stuff with my cross country team. So again, I'm right in the middle of that, but I promise you that's coming, and we're gonna break down each one of those machines and what you guys left as far as information goes. So we're gonna have that one coming out.
Andrew said he never got an address to send the
Okay.
shirt to.
All right. So, do you have Relics and Rings? Can you leave your email address, or either I can forward? I guess I could forward his address to Andrew as well. But anyway, we'll get that taken care of for Metal Detecting Northwestern Wisconsin. And if he's on here, he can tell him what size he needs too. So that would be good. All right. Has everybody had a chance to go over to the video and leave the comment giveaway on the video? Yeah. Do you have his email, Metal Detecting Northwestern Wisconsin? That's the other thing. But I think you can contact him through his website.
Right.
So yeah, just give him a shout and he'll get you hooked up. Like Damien said, they're nice, really nice shirts. Yeah, he said 2X, Andrew, for him. And that was from last weekend. So Edward G says he's got his in. Okay, this is the last call, and we're going to do our drawing. Got everybody?
He said he doesn't have his email.
Okay.
You want to just put your email up, Brian, and he can
Yeah.
email you?
Well, I've got it. I've got Metal Tech Northwestern Wisconsin email.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can just send it to Andrew, or he can go on Andrew's site because I think he's got a contact email
Right.
there too, so he can do it either way. Damien Thorne says that he's sitting this one out. Okay. Side Father says, good luck, everybody. It's a great, great prize for sure. Finder's pouch. We're doing the finder's pouch, the hat, and there's the hat one more time, and a shirt all in one. So this is a great giveaway.
It is.
It's
I
a
like
nice
that hat
shirt.
and shirt.
Yeah, a nice shirt, and then the finds pouch, the
And I
XP.
use that fines pouch, the XP fines pouch, quite a bit because it's lightweight and you can just grab it and go.
Yeah, it sure is. It's lightweight and super. All right, Michael. Well, I'm getting ready to do the drawing. I hope everybody has gotten in that wanted to get in, and we're going to put the link up on here. So let me pull from the video. If I can get it here, and we will do our drawing, Michael. What do you think? Who do you think's going to be the lucky winner tonight?
I'm not sure. Let's see. Edward G.
Who you
Edward
betting
G.
on? Edward G?
Yeah.
Edward G. Yeah, Sod Father says, thank you, Brian and Michael. We appreciate you, Sod Father. Thank you for being here tonight and joining in on our Sunday night live stream. Don't forget, we got a lot more stuff coming in the future. Next weekend, we'll be back, and I should have a video up sometime this week, and maybe I can get one of those videos made for the detector surveys that we did, and I might just do that here in my office. I really don't have to get out. I can just talk about those things and what you guys said. Yes, thank you to Relics and Rings. Thank you to XP for the giveaways. All of those are things that these guys are supporters of our channel, and we really appreciate both of them for being a part of that as well. So again, we are going to do this. Edward G says, thanks for the vote of confidence, Michael. That's it. And Trevor Van Horn says, congrats. We haven't done the drawing yet. We're doing it right now, though. So here it comes. And let's get our random comment picker up here. There it is, Michael. And we've got our video loaded in there. And we are going to do a custom filter. And let's see if that works. Let's see if it'll do that. Select the filter, keyword filter. And we put in giveaway. Hopefully everybody spelled giveaway correct. So let's see who did it. All right, you ready, Michael? It says 17 people put in the giveaway term. Let's see what happens. Jeremy Duty, are you on here, Jeremy? And if he's not, then we will draw again. I think he was on here earlier. Is he still here?
I know he was on here earlier.
Yeah. So Jeremy Duty, are you here? We'll wait and see if he responds. If he doesn't, then we'll draw again, Michael. Let's wait. We'll give him a few minutes to see if he responds. Jeremy Duty, are
There he is.
you?
He said,
He
I'm
says,
here.
I'm here. Yes, Jeremy. So, Jeremy, all you need to do is to reach out to me, and I will leave you my email. And it is sransc@gmail.com. And again, send me your address and we will get out your fines pouch and your hat. And let me know your size, and then I will send Relics and Rings your address, and he will ship you your shirt. And we'll get you taken care of. Congratulations, Jeremy, on a fantastic giveaway tonight. So we appreciate him being a part of the channel. Jeremy, congratulations, buddy. And we appreciate you. And thanks for being here on a Sunday night. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah. Well, Edward G says, so much for picking me, Michael.
Yeah, Michael gave it.
Well, it
Listen,
just shows you it's not. Yeah.
well, here's the big question of the night before we get off of here. The big question is, should Michael cut his beard? What do y'all think? Don't y'all think Michael would look a lot younger if he cut his beard? Let's see what they say. Everybody says, great show. Thank you, guys. We appreciate everybody sharing the information for the pinpointer, talking a little bit about some of the deals, maybe some of the things that you got going on for Christmas, some of the things that you're looking for. All of those are great things, and we just like hanging out with you guys, and we really appreciate everyone. We'll get into some more technical stuff as the next few weeks go on. But tonight was just, have fun. Let's talk a little bit. And I think you guys are always awesome. And we appreciate everyone for being here on a Sunday night. Somebody says it's No Shave November. Michael thinks it's No Shave November. I know, but it's time. We got to get him looking younger. He looks older than I do, I think. What do y'all think? And Trevor Van Horn says, don't cut it. You'll no longer be Sasquatch. He said, Metal Detectors CZ Kid says, Mike looks like Lumberman Jack. He said, I like this one. Make dreads in that beard, Michael. Spray Can Michael says, cut it. Cut it. There you go. No Shave November. There you go. So maybe he'll shave it in December then. If he doesn't shave it in November, we'll get him to cut that beard down. But again, guys, thank y'all so much. We appreciate y'all being here tonight. Hopefully it was a fun and informative show for you. The pinpointers, always a great conversation piece. The deals that are coming up, stay tuned. Check out Mind Lab. Check out Nocta. They both got great deals that are going to be happening as we get closer to the end of the year. So stay tuned for those things. Check out your local dealer. Joel can hook you up with anything too. So again, you guys, most of y'all have Joel's information, but you can get hooked up with a metal detector, anything that you need heading into the new year. And he'll be running those deals, I'm sure, as well. Thank you guys again for all the information that was shared. Thank you to Dwayne Cron. Thank you to Prospectors Cash for the donation tonight. Dwayne Cron for sharing his find. Congratulations to Jeremy Duty tonight on his fantastic win for the giveaway. Just don't forget, Jeremy, send me your address so we can get that shipped out to you. And we'll get that taken care of this week. So again, thank you guys so much, and we appreciate each and every one of you. And stay tuned for some more great video content coming on the channel. Please hit that like button before you leave. That like button helps out with the algorithm. We really appreciate that. Thank you for leaving great comments. Thank you, everyone, for just sharing information and being a part of this channel. Michael and I can't thank you enough, and we really appreciate each and every one of you being here on a Sunday night. So again, let's get out of here, Michael. Edward G says, great show, everyone. I like this one. Michael has to be Santa when you give away the machine. There you go. Joe Dirt says, cut that beard, but run a detector over it first to make sure you didn't lose anything in there.
I
Trevor
probably
Gordon,
do got some nail in there.
he says, good night, everyone. Yes, Detector Meister says, great talk. Look forward to next week. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff planned. Let me get through these next few weeks, and we're going to bring some more great content to you guys. And again, thank y'all for being a part of the channel. We really appreciate you. So, Michael, let's head out of here. Guys, have a fantastic rest of your week. Hope everyone gets out and votes. Don't forget, go vote. Tuesday is election day. Most of you probably have already voted, but go out and vote. It's your civic duty to do so. So definitely go out there, be a patriot, go vote, and let's see what happens on election day. But we're not going to be political on here, Michael. We're just wanting everyone to go on here and go and vote. Thank you, Metal Detector Northwestern Wisconsin. Look for your stuff coming this week as well. So we'll get that stuff out to you guys. And again, we appreciate you. Take care. Have a great rest of your week, and we will see you.